In the summer of 1886 the Great Frost began. Initially it presented as a chain of strange weather patterns: frost during summer, killer snowstorms in the northern countries, never-ending rainstorms in the Sahara, and an ever-increasing drop in temperatures worldwide. The United Kingdom and several other countries sent out expeditions to the north to conduct research into the origin of the incipient changes in climate. Many of these British research outposts were equipped with heat generator towers to enable prolonged study of these phenomena. Meanwhile, in Britain and in the rest of Europe, the general atmosphere continued to deteriorate. As even the hardiest crops began to fail, starvation had set in among the public. As days became months, millions of desperate people fled south in search of warmer weather and sources of food. They were met with chaos, famine, and death. Many southern countries had neither the inclination, nor the resources, nor even the infrastructure to handle a massive influx of refugees. Many governments tried to calm their people or turn a blind eye to this problem until it was too great to ignore, and anarchy erupted as man turned against man in a struggle over the few remaining resources. Civilization slowly crumbled under the growing weight of snow and ice. In an attempt to save the empire and its people, the British government arrived at two solutions. The first involved sending multiple naval vessels with refugees to their colonial holdings in South America, East and South Africa, India, and Australia where it was warmer. The other plan would involve sending icebreakers and purpose-built land dreadnoughts with refugees to the farthest reaches of the resource-rich north, where members of the British science expeditions have finished the construction of heat-producing generators, and where a chosen few could survive the environmental catastrophe and the consequence of a socio-economic collapse. However, the strategy of the British government was thwarted by Mother Nature herself. An ice storm of apocalyptic proportions came from the south, devouring all in its path, and severing all communication and travel between Britain and the rest of its empire. Robbed of options, the British government began putting into motion the complete evacuation of London and the rest of the country. I will now give to you a possible cause for the deep freeze. A massive tropical depression develops in the southern hemisphere. This splits into three gigantic superstorms that siphon frozen air from the upper troposphere into their center, flash freezing anything caught in their eyes with temperatures below 150 degrees Fahrenheit, 101 degrees Celsius. The storm's magnitude is so severe that they will cause a reduction in the temperature of Earth's surface and atmosphere, entering a new ice age.